Welcome to Seeds of Encouragement, where seeds of hope, confidence, and success are planted so you can grow. I am your host, Nancy Gonzalez. I help women create their own roadmaps to success so they can find their true identity. Welcome to the show, everyone. Today we have a fantastic speaker and a great guest that I know you're going to love. His name is T.R. Coverson, and he is a great friend of mine, one of our fellow Toasties that I just admire so much. So I wanted to read his introduction. He's been a pastor for 20 years, in the financial service industry for 20 years, and he's currently a speaker and an investor. Welcome to the show, TR. How are you today?
I am terrific. That's why they
Excellent.
call me TR. So, but you don't have to be as formal as that. Just TR.
TR, perfect. Thank you so much. So share with us, what is your seed of encouragement that you want to plant in the audience that's watching?
I want to say that it is very important that you are careful about the soil that you plant your gift in. In the parable of the sower, and we know the story that Jesus is, in that case, the sower. And so he is the perfect sower. He has the gospel, which is the perfect seed. But in each of the four circumstances, there were different outcomes. The first one fell by the wayside. The second one came up a little, but stones were in the ground that prevented it from growing higher. The third one grew up, but thorns choked it. And then finally, you had good soil and they produced. So, with us being human beings, God has impregnated us all with a gift, a seed inside of us. Every one of us has at least one gift. So it's incumbent upon us to sow that seed. Our mission is to be fruitful and multiply. But you want to be careful where you sow that seed. A good friend of mine offered me this. He said, you must go where you're motivated, not where you're tolerated.
I love that.
If when you start to express your gift, people give you the look of askance or they ignore you, then they are simply tossing your seed to the wayside. You can continue to plant with them because they're related to you, because they're friends of yours, but the seed will fall to the wayside. Then there are others that you might sow your gift into, and they'll believe it for a little while, but as you start to progress, they get jealous of you.
So
And they're
those are the little stones.
Yes, those stones. And they say, okay, they grow a little while, but wait a minute. We don't want you to leave us. If you're bettering yourself, you're leaving us. And now they'll start those little conversations about you, hard-hearted. But then there's another group. If you sow your seed in them, as you start to grow more, they will choke you. Another example of them competing against you. They're concerned about their thing, your thing. You want to be around people that will be constantly nourishing your seed as you nourish theirs, because we all grow from helping each other. Iron sharpening iron. One of the great things about Toastmasters, and we were talking about this a moment ago, is once you step to the podium, you have a room full of encouragers because everybody there knows where you are. They either have been there, they are there, or they aspire to be there. And everyone, all of us, again, are impregnated with this gift that we have, and it's incumbent upon us to put that gift in the world. You know, the pride of every orange is to look into the window to see the master of the orange grove drinking orange juice. So you want your gift ex- expanded to the world. And you want to
Exactly.
be in a nourishing environment that people encourage you, they salute you. And as you get to that soil, as you get to that environment, it helps to grow your seed.
Wow. That was perfect. And that just is so perfect for exactly what I try to do with this show is exactly that, is to plant those seeds, whichever one that it may be, that someone will bloom from it and
Right,
grow into this beautiful garden.
right,
Because that's what is needed right now, and
right.
that's why we're here on earth, is just to support each other and provide encouragement for everybody. So I thank you so much for sharing that with us. That was really good. And I loved your examples of how to explain it. So that's
Wow.
awesome. Thank you so much. Is
Thank you.
there
Thank you
any
for
last?
having me.
I'm sorry.
So thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. It's my honor. Thank you. Any parting words that you want to share with the audience? What about for someone that maybe is struggling and is having a hard time figuring out where to plant that seed, or how to make that seed grow? Do you have any suggestions or ideas for them?
Okay. The biggest part of it is discovering your gift.
Mm-hmm.
Spend the time alone with you. Be your own best friend so you can discover what your gift is. We know the story of 25th chapter of Matthew where the person had the gift and they buried it. Often that's what we fear. But once you know your gift, you know what your talent is, then expose it. Just do it.
Absolutely.
And the scriptures give us this too: your gift will make room for you and place you before kings.
Mm-hmm.
So you get ready to be blessed in a very powerful fashion with the confidence of God with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And one of my all-time favorite Bible verses is Matthew 17:20, that basically says, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, that tiny little
Mm,
mustard seed, nothing's going to stop you.
right.
And I have t-shirts and I have even things that are hanging up in my house that reflect that verse, because it's so important to me to know that that's all I need is that
Yes.
little faith. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all that I need. But I'd love to be able to grow that seed and seeing kind of where else it leads me.
Mhm.
So this was perfect. And I'm sure that this will definitely help someone out today. So thank you, TR. I really appreciate you stopping by and visiting with
Absolutely.
us.
Well, that would be my prayer, that someone would be benefited from it. Thank
And
you.
I'm certain that someone will be. So
All
thank you
right.
so much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, the audience, for watching Seeds of Encouragement. I am your host, Nancy Gonzalez, and you can visit me at nancyencourages.com. And remember, may the words that you use be useful and good so that they may be a source of encouragement for others. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.